Sorry, let me back up.
Nobody's saying anything. Can you back me up?
He backed out the day before.
I checked it twice. I'm not backing down. I'll send it tonight. Just back off a little.
Have you ever lost your own place in a story?
Oh, all the time.
You start talking, then you stop, then you go back.
And you say 4 little words.
Let me back up.
Let me back up.
Welcome to SomSee Studio, everyone. I'm Alice.
And I'm David. Good to have you here.
Today, we learn one small word, back.
It is just one word with 4 different jobs.
Back up, back out, back down, back off.
They look the same, but they are really not the same.
One quick note before we start.
Yes?
We are not talking about computers today.
Right, not back up your files.
That meaning is real, but it is not our lesson today.
Today, we talk about people.
People, conversations, and feelings.
Much more useful.
Did you see Nina at the start?
The woman in the meeting room?
Yes, she said, "Sorry, let me back up."
She was explaining something, and then she got lost.
So she went back to the beginning.
That is meaning number 1.
Then she looked at her coworker.
And she said, "Can you back me up?"
The same 2 words, but a very different meaning.
That one means support me.
Then her teammate backed out.
He said yes, and then he said no.
One day before the presentation.
That is the worst timing.
The very worst.
Then her manager pushed her hard.
But she did not back down.
She kept her answer.
And at the end, she said, "Back off."
5 different moments and only one little word.
That is our whole lesson today.
And here is the good news for you.
Please tell them the good news.
You only need 1 verb and 4 small words.
Back plus up plus out plus down and plus off.
The verb never changes. Only the small word changes.
And each small word gives a completely new meaning.
That is how phrasal verbs work in English.
They look easy, but they are full of surprises.
We will go slowly through every single one today.
And we will repeat everything many, many times.
Saying words again and again helps your ear learn.
So please say the words out loud with us.
Even if you are cooking or walking right now.
Nobody is listening to you except your own ears.
Before we begin, one small thing.
If this helps you, press like.
And subscribe. It really helps our channel.
We make these lessons slowly for you.
Now, let's start nice and easy.
Let's start with back up.
It has 3 meanings today.
3 of them, so let's take them one by one.
Meaning 1 is very physical.
It means to move backward.
You are standing in a line and someone is too close.
You say, "Sorry, can you back up?"
It means, please move back a little.
Can you back up?
Can you back up?
Now you try it. Can you back up?
That was very nice and clear.
We use it with cars, too.
Yes, you can also back up your car.
You are driving and you slowly go backward.
In a small parking lot, you back up slowly.
I am bad at that.
Me too, and I always do it very slowly.
We can also say back up the truck.
Or back the car up.
Both are fine.
Okay, let's move to meaning number 2.
This is going to be a fun one.
You were talking and explaining something to a group.
And then people look confused.
So you stop for a moment and start again.
You say, "Let me back up."
It means, let me go back a little.
Back to the earlier part of the story.
Let me back up.
Let me back up.
Say it with me now. Let me back up.
Beautiful.
We also say, let me back up a second.
Or, let me back up for a moment.
Both are very natural.
Native speakers say this every day.
In meetings, in classes, in phone calls.
It buys you a little time.
And it does not sound like a mistake.
That's such a good point.
It sounds clear, and it sounds very calm.
Let me give you an example.
Please.
So, we sent the email on Monday.
Okay.
Wait, let me back up. We wrote it on Sunday.
See? She went back one step.
Exactly. Small step, big help.
You can also ask other people to do it.
How?
Can you back up a little? I'm lost.
That is very polite.
And very useful in class.
Or in a fast video call.
Yes, and people often speak so fast online.
Now, meaning 3.
This one is about people.
Back someone up means support them.
You agree with them, and you help them.
In front of other people.
Like in a meeting.
You say something and nobody answers you.
You look at your friend.
And you say, "Can you back me up?"
It means, please say I am right.
Can you back me up?
Can you back me up?
Your turn. Can you back me up?
We also say, back me up on this.
Yes, that sentence is very common at work.
Back me up on this, please.
And the past form is backed.
She backed me up.
Thank you for backing me up.
Now notice the little word in the middle.
Back me up, not back up me.
The person goes in the middle.
Back me up. Back him up. Back her up.
Back us up. Back them up.
That is a small rule, but it really matters.
Say it slowly with me.
Back me up. Back her up.
Great job.
There is also a noun form.
Back up, written as one single word.
I need backup.
Police say this on TV.
They do, all the time.
But normal people say it too.
You are my backup singer.
Or, she is my backup plan.
A backup plan is a second plan.
For when the first plan fails.
Very useful word.
Let me give you one more example of support.
Please do, because examples make everything easier to remember.
Imagine you are in a team meeting on Monday morning.
Okay, I can picture that room very clearly.
You say the deadline is too short for the team.
And then the whole room goes completely quiet.
So you turn to your friend and ask for help.
Can you back me up on this, please?
And your friend says, yes, I agree with her.
That is backing you up, and it feels wonderful.
It really does, because you're not alone anymore.
And of course, it works the other way too.
You can back up your friends and coworkers as well.
Be the person who backs other people up.
That is a very good habit at work.
And in friendship, and in family life too.
So, 3 meanings. Let's review.
1. Move backward.
2. Go back in your story.
3. Support a person.
Same 2 words, 3 jobs.
English is funny like that.
It really is.
Next word. Back out.
This one is about promises.
You say yes, and later you say no.
You agree to do something.
And then you cancel.
That is back out.
Back out.
Back out.
Try it. Back out.
Here is an example.
Go ahead.
We planned a trip together,
Nice.
but he backed out last week.
So he said no after saying yes.
Right, he simply left the plan.
We often add the word of.
Back out of something.
She backed out of the deal.
He backed out of the project.
They backed out of the wedding.
Oh no.
That one is serious.
Very serious.
So remember, back out of plus a thing.
And the feeling is a little negative
Yes, and other people are not happy.
because they planned around you.
They bought tickets and they booked a table.
And then you are gone.
So we use it with a small warning.
Please don't back out.
He always backs out.
That person is not popular.
Now here is a fun word.
Bail.
Bail is very casual.
Friends use it all the time.
It means almost the same thing.
You said yes, and now you are leaving.
He bailed on us.
Sorry, I have to bail.
He bailed on us.
He bailed on us.
Say it. He bailed on us.
Notice the word on.
Bail on a person.
Back out of a plan.
Two different little words.
Bail on me. Bail on you.
Back out of the trip. Back out of the deal.
Ooh, good idea. Let's compare them.
Bail is casual, so don't use it at work.
Right, and never in a formal email.
In an email, say back out.
Or just say cancel.
With friends, bail is perfect.
Sorry, I bailed last night. I was so tired.
Very natural.
One more thing about bail.
Yes?
You can bail on a plan, too.
He bailed on dinner.
She bailed on the meeting.
So on works for both.
Bail on a person, bail on a plan.
Nice and simple.
And bail can mean leave early.
Oh, that's true.
The party was boring. I bailed.
You did not cancel, you just left early.
Right. I went home.
Let's practice the difference one more time.
Sure. Please give me a good situation.
You promised to help your friend move house.
And then I say I cannot come after all.
What is the correct sentence for that?
I backed out of helping her move.
Yes. Or with friends, I bailed on her.
Both are correct, but the feeling is a bit different.
Back out sounds a little more serious and formal.
And bail sounds light, quick, and very casual.
Now, one small warning about the word bail.
I know this one because it has another meaning.
Yes, in news stories, bail is about courts and money.
That is a completely different word for us today.
So please do not worry about it now.
Our bail is the friendly, casual one.
Good. Now let's remember Nina again.
In the story, her teammate backed out,
One day before her presentation.
and she still had to speak.
She was alone in front of everyone.
That is real life.
Now the tricky pair.
Back down and back off.
People mix these up a lot.
I did too, for years.
Let's make it simple.
Back down is about your opinion.
You had a strong opinion.
Then you gave it up.
You stopped fighting for it.
Back down.
Back down. Back down.
Your turn. Back down.
Example time.
He was angry, but he backed down.
So he stopped arguing.
He gave up his side.
We often use it with refuse.
She refused to back down.
That means she stayed strong.
It sounds like a very good thing to say.
Yes, and it always sounds brave.
I will not back down.
Very strong sentence.
You hear it in movies.
And in sports.
The team refused to back down.
Good example.
Now back off.
This one is about space.
Physical space or personal space?
You tell someone to stop pushing.
Stop asking and stop pressing you.
Back off.
Back off.
Say it once. Back off.
Be careful because it can sound rude.
Very true. And your tone matters a lot here.
Back off is angry.
Could you back off a little? Is softer.
Add a little. It helps a lot.
Or say, give me some space.
That one is much gentler.
Now, the key difference.
Back down. You change your opinion.
Back off, you keep your opinion.
You just stop pushing the other person.
That is the whole difference.
Let me say it again.
Please do.
Back down means I give up.
Back off means I stop pushing.
Back down, I give up.
Back off, I stop pushing.
This is so interesting.
Here is a picture for you.
I'm listening.
Two people are arguing about a price.
Okay.
One person says, "Fine, your price is okay."
That person backed down.
Now picture something else.
Go on.
A friend keeps asking about your job.
Every single day, again and again.
You say, "Can you back off a little?"
You did not change your answer.
You just want space.
Now it is very clear.
Let's put the two words side by side again.
Yes, because this is the hard part for learners.
Picture a long argument with your neighbor about a fence.
A very common problem in real life.
If you say, "Fine, build it there," you backed down.
You changed your opinion to end the fight.
But "let's talk again next month" is very different.
In that case, you did not change your mind.
You only stopped pushing for a little while.
That is backing off, so the fight is only paused.
One more clue can help you remember this.
What is the clue?
Back down is usually about yourself and your idea.
And back off is usually about another person.
I back down, I tell you to back off.
That is a wonderful little memory trick.
One more small thing.
Yes?
Back off can be about groups, too.
Like a company?
Yes, the company backed off.
It stopped pushing the plan.
But it did not say no.
It just waited.
Exactly. It is a pause and not a full stop.
Nice way to say it.
Time for the mistake zone.
I will say wrong sentences now.
I do it on purpose, so please do not copy them.
Then Alice will fix me.
Ready? Number 1.
I can back up me.
Wrong, because the person goes in the middle.
Can you back me up?
Correct. Back me up.
Number 2.
Go ahead.
He backed down from the trip.
That one is not right.
What should it be?
He backed out of the trip.
Ah, out of for plans.
Exactly. And down is for opinions.
Number 3.
I'm ready.
She bailed off the party.
Almost. Use on.
She bailed on the party.
Perfect.
Number 4.
Let's hear it.
Please back down. I need space.
Oh, that changes the meaning.
Does it?
You are asking them to give up.
But I only wanted space.
Then say, please back off a little.
Got it. Space is off.
Number 5.
Let me back up a little, the story.
Too many words there.
Simpler?
Let me back up a little.
Short and clean.
Number 6.
I backed up my friend up.
One up is enough.
I backed my friend up.
Or, I backed up my friend.
Both are okay?
Yes, and both of them sound fine.
But with me, only one way.
Right. Back me up.
Never back up me.
Let's do 2 more wrong sentences quickly.
Number 7 then.
The company backed off of the agreement.
That sentence mixes 2 different words together.
What is the correct sentence here?
The company backed out of the agreement.
Yes, or the company pulled out of the agreement.
Number 8 is my last mistake today.
Let's hear it.
She refused to back off her opinion.
Almost right. Opinions always go with back down.
She refused to back down. That sounds much better.
Now, 2 rules to remember.
Only 2 rules, and that is easy.
Rule 1. Look at the small word.
Up, out, down, off.
That small word carries the meaning.
Rule 2, look at what follows.
Back out of a plan.
Bail on a person.
Back me up with the person in the middle.
2 simple rules, and that is all.
Repeat Rule 1 with me.
The small word carries the meaning.
One more time, slowly.
The small word carries the meaning.
Now, practice time.
My part is easy. I just answer.
Here is the rule for you at home.
Listening.
Try to say it before I do.
Do not wait for us.
Speak first, even if you are wrong.
Wrong answers help you learn.
8 questions today. Ready?
Ready.
Question 1. You are explaining. People look confused.
Let me back up.
Yes, and that sounds nice and calm.
Question 2, please.
Your friend said yes to dinner. Now she cancels.
She backed out.
Good. And with friends?
She bailed on us.
Both work.
Question 3.
Someone is standing too close to you.
Could you back up a little?
Perfect and polite.
Question 4.
Your coworker keeps asking you the same thing.
Could you back off a little?
Yes, and say it kindly.
Question 5.
You argued. Then you said, okay, you win.
I backed down.
Exactly right.
Question 6.
You want your friend to agree with you in a meeting.
Can you back me up?
Very good.
Question 7.
You are driving. You must move the car backward.
I need to back up.
Nice.
One more?
Question 8. A company said yes. Then it said no.
They backed out of the deal.
Beautiful.
Let's do 4 quick bonus questions now.
Bonus round. Same rule. Say it before we do.
Bonus 1. Your sister keeps reading your messages.
Could you back off a little, please?
Yes, and say it with a small smile.
Bonus 2. You are telling a story and you skipped a part.
Sorry, let me back up for a second.
Very natural, and that is exactly how people speak.
Bonus 3. 2 friends promised to come, but nobody came.
They both bailed on me last night.
Perfect casual English between friends.
Bonus 4. You argued for 1 hour and then you agreed.
In the end, I backed down.
Excellent. That is 8 questions plus 4 more.
12 questions in total today, so you worked hard.
So, how did everyone do?
Please do not worry about your score at all.
3 out of 12 means you're learning.
Really, it truly does.
Come back tomorrow and try the same questions again.
You will get more answers right each time.
That is exactly how language learning works.
Now let's leave the practice questions behind.
Let's talk about real life now.
The year is 2026.
And we work in many ways.
Some people work at home, and some in offices.
Some in both.
Video calls are everywhere.
And let me back up a second is gold there.
Why gold?
Because video calls freeze.
True, and people miss important things.
So you say, let me back up a second.
And you repeat the important part.
Nobody feels stupid.
That's such a nice way to think about it.
Now, group chats.
Oh, group chats.
People back out of plans there?
All the time. Usually right before dinner.
Sorry, I have to bail.
3 little words and a very sad moment.
But it is honest.
Better than silence.
Much better.
Now let's talk about money.
Shopping and subscriptions.
You sign up for something.
Then you want to stop.
Can you say, back out?
Yes, if it is an agreement.
I backed out of the contract.
For apps, we usually say cancel.
I canceled my subscription.
Simple and clear.
Good to know the difference.
Now, work conversations.
A manager gives you a hard deadline.
You explain your reasons calmly.
The manager thinks about it.
And then the manager backs down.
The deadline moves and you win.
Or the manager says, let's talk next week.
That is backing off, not backing down.
A very useful difference.
They still want it. They have only paused.
One more. AI tools.
We all use them now.
You ask a question, but the answer is confusing.
So you type, let me back up.
And you explain again from the start.
It works with people and machines.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Here is another situation from modern life.
Please tell me about it.
You study English in an online class with 20 people.
A very big class, and that happens a lot now.
The teacher explains something quickly, and you lose the thread.
And you feel too shy to ask a question.
So you type one polite sentence in the chat box.
Could you back up a little, please?
The teacher goes back, and everybody says thank you.
Because 10 other people were also lost.
That is almost always true in a big class.
Asking for help quietly helps other people too.
Now let's think about job interviews for a moment.
Oh, that is a stressful place to speak English.
You answer a question, and your answer becomes messy.
You can simply stop and start the answer again.
Let me back up and answer that more clearly.
That sounds confident, not weak. It really does.
One last real-life moment.
Yes?
Family dinners.
Oh, dangerous.
Someone asks about your money.
Or about your plans, or even your love life.
And you want them to stop.
You cannot say back off to your aunt.
No, you cannot.
So say, I'd rather not talk about it.
Same meaning, but much softer.
Save back off for close friends.
Or for very rude strangers.
Now our regular part.
Phrasal verbs and collocations.
3 and 3.
First phrasal verb, back away,
It means move away slowly.
usually from something scary.
Or from something you do not want.
He saw the dog and backed away.
Back away.
Back away.
You try. Back away. Back away.
Second phrasal verb, pull out,
This is like back out.
but bigger and more formal.
Companies pull out of deals.
Countries pull out of agreements.
They pulled out of the project.
Pull out.
Pull out.
Say it. Pull out.
Third phrasal verb, step in.
This is the opposite of backing away.
You enter a problem to help.
She stepped in and helped me.
Step in.
Step in.
Repeat, please. Step in.
Now, 3 collocations.
Number 1. Change your mind.
You had one plan, and now you have another.
I changed my mind about the job.
Change your mind.
Change your mind.
Your turn. Change your mind.
Number 2. Take a step back.
This one is about thinking.
You stop and you look at the big picture.
Let's take a step back.
It is very common at work.
Take a step back.
Take a step back.
Say it with us. Take a step back.
Number 3. Give someone space.
This is the polite way to say back off.
Please give me some space.
Nobody gets angry with that.
Give me some space.
Give me some space.
One more time. Give me some space.
Let's hear these 6 words in real sentences now.
Good. Real sentences help the words stay in your memory.
The dog looked angry, so I slowly backed away.
Our biggest partner pulled out of the deal last month.
My manager stepped in and solved the problem for us.
I changed my mind about moving to another city.
Let's take a step back and look at the plan.
I asked my roommate to give me some space.
6 sentences, and every one is useful at work.
Say one of them out loud right now.
Now let's do all 6 together.
Slowly. Ready?
Back away.
Pull out.
Step in.
Change your mind.
Take a step back.
Give me some space.
6 new tools for you.
Please use just one of them today.
That is enough.
Let's finish with 3 sentences.
Only 3 sentences? So this is easy.
1. Back up means go back or support.
2. Back out means cancel a plan.
3. Back down means give up your side.
And back off means give space.
That was 4.
Close enough.
Now, a small confession from me.
You go first.
I used to be scared of let me back up.
Why?
I thought it meant I failed.
But it does not.
I know better now because it means I care.
You care enough to explain again.
Exactly. And it changed how I speak.
My turn now.
Please.
I once backed out of a big trip
Oh no.
2 days before, and I felt terrible.
Did you tell your friend?
Yes, I called her. I did not hide.
That was the right choice.
She was sad, but she understood me.
Backing out is okay sometimes.
Just do it early and say it kindly.
Good advice.
There is one more idea for you today.
Please share it with everyone.
These 4 little words are really about courage.
That is a big thought, so please explain it.
Let me back up takes courage because you admit something.
You admit that you were not clear enough.
And can you back me up takes courage too.
You are asking another person for help in public.
I will not back down sounds very brave.
And even please back off takes some courage.
Because you are taking care of your own time.
So these are not only words for a test.
They are words for real, difficult human moments.
Learn them slowly and use them when you need them.
And please be kind to yourself while you practice.
That is beautiful. Thank you, David.
Now, tell us in the comments,
2 questions today.
what is one thing you backed out of?
And what is one thing you refused to back down on?
Bonus question.
When was the last time someone backed you up?
Write it in English, and short is fine.
Mistakes are fine, really.
We read the comments and we reply.
Thank you for listening today.
Take care of yourself.
And remember Nina?
She said, let me back up.
And then she kept going.
You can do that too.
See you next time at SomSee Studio.
Bye, everyone.